Hi, today we are going to talk about major, minor, chords, and scales. In Western music, we have two main types of sounds, major sounds and minor sounds. Now, before we try to understand these sounds in terms of theory, let's understand them in terms of emotions because that's all music is about at the end of the day, right? So, in terms of emotions, if we listen to major sounds like this, they tend to sound happy or happier than minor sounds. An example of a minor sound would be this. So this is major, it sounds happy or happier, and this is minor, which sounds sadder or sad, right? So major is equal to happy sounds, minor is equal to sad sounds. Now I'm gonna play two pieces for you and I want you to tell me whether it's major or minor. So, did that sound happy or sad? Happy, right? Definitely happy. I mean, this is the kind of music that is played when you have a sunny day in cartoons or it's your birthday or something, in comparison to something that sounds like this. So comparatively speaking, that was definitely not the saddest sound in the world, but comparatively speaking, it was sadder than the previous sound that we heard, which makes it a minor sound, right? Now talking about scales and chords. So let's start with scales. What I'm going to do is play a scale for you right here and then explain it. That's a C major scale. So now let's define a scale. A scale is basically a pattern of notes played one after the other, right? Let me play it again. So you could see I played a series of notes that were played one after the other, right? Whenever composers or musicians are composing songs, right, what they do is they take some of these notes and put them in a different order. Like right now I played the C major scale, which had C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now if I'm a composer, which I am, and I want to compose something, I'll probably take some of these notes. Let's take C, E, F, G and compose something out of this. Arrange them in a different order and make a melody out of it. Maybe something like, or I can do better than that. Let me think of something else. Yeah. So that's a melody that's using not all of the notes of a scale, but some of the notes, right? And so that's the function of a scale, right? Whenever a composer writes music, they take some of the notes of the scale and rearrange them in whatever order they like. Okay, now talking about chords. Let me play a chord for you and then I'll explain. So this is a chord. So is this, so is this, and this, and this. Basically, you can see I'm playing 1, 2, 3 notes at the same time together, right? Chords basically refer to 3 or more than 3 notes played together at the same time. The main function of the chord is to kind of give a background sound or a supporting sound or harmony to the main melody. Let me show you what I mean. So let's see if I can remember the melody we created before. Okay, let's play that again. Okay, so this melody sounds fine, but somehow it doesn't sound very emotionally strong or balanced. Now, when we add chords, let's see what happens. So I'm going to play chords with my left hand and melody with my right hand. that definitely sounded better, emotionally stronger, more structured, and more pleasing to listen to. So now we know the function of scales and chords, right? Through scales, we're basically able to construct melodies, and chords provide harmony to the melodies that we construct. And together, they form good music. They form something that's balanced, structured, and nice to listen to. Now, here's the thing. We have major chords and minor chords, and we have major scales and minor scales. So let's get started with scale. Here we are going to play the C major scale. Let me play that again for you. Okay, and now let's work on how to play the scale. So I start with my thumb and I play C, D, E with 1, 2, 3, and then my thumb kind of goes under, look, like this, to F, and then G, A, B, C. So C, D, E, thumb goes under on to F, and then G, A, B, C. And then you return, but this time you don't play C again. You play B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So that is a C major scale. I've attached the sheet music in case you want to follow along and play it yourself. Now let's have a look at our C minor scale. So the main difference that we can see is we're using some of the black notes here, right? So obviously we're going to include them in the sheet music as well. So again, the fingerings, the finger numbers that we were using in the C major scale are the same for the C minor scale. So we play 1, 2, 3, C, D, E flat. Then for the F again, our thumb goes under onto the F. Our hand goes outwards like this. And then we play G with the second finger, A flat with the third finger, B flat with the fourth finger, and then C with the fifth finger. Again, we go back. So we don't repeat C again. So that was our major and C minor scale. Now let's look at C major and C minor chord. So the C major chord sounds like this. So we're using a 1, 3, and 5 to play that chord. And we put a 1 on the C, 3 on the E, and 5 on the G, and we play them together like this. For C minor, we take our thumb, put it on C, we take our third finger, put it on E flat, and fifth finger on G, and we play them together. Okay, so by now you know what major and minor sounds are, you know what chords and scales are, and you know how all those 4 concepts tie together and their functions. You also know how to play a major scale and a minor scale and a major chord and a minor chord. I hope this was a good first theory lesson for you. In case you have any questions, you can always comment down below and I'll be happy to answer them. If this video helped you, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. And till then, progress is beautiful and I truly cannot wait for all of you to experience it. Happy practicing. I'll see you next time. Bye.